SEAL Team 6, Memoirs of an Elite Navy SEAL Sniper by Howard Wasdin. SEAL Team 6 is a memoir, which was a New York Times bestseller and a Goodreads Choice Award Best Memoir nominee. Published in 2011, SEAL Team 6 is a personal account of Wasdin's life experience, from his rough childhood and teenage years to his enlisting in the Navy, graduation and induction into the Elite SEALs and SEAL Team 6, and his eventual transition into being a doctor. Through his deep and detailed descriptions of an abusive stepfather, grueling military training period, and heartbreaking injury, Wasdin stresses the notion that determination and mental toughness are the only factors that can get a person through their biggest life challenges. Wasdin begins his passage with rich and complete descriptions of military procedure and one example of him employing his sniper skills. What seems almost mundane and usual to Wasdin represents a situation that would scare any civilian in his position to death. This is one situation that displays the level of skill and courage that these snipers have, and shows the mental toughness it takes to remain calm in battle. After concluding with his description of the mission, Wasdin transitions to reveal one of the most critical moments of his life, the first time he got shot. After recreating the disturbing visual imagery of a ricochet hitting him in the back of the knee, Wasdin explains that his fear has jumped to a 2 or 3 on the fear scale. Wasdin condenses life or death to a fear scale. While mental toughness is a trademark and theme of Wasdin's life, it seems that in this moment he is being too mentally tough. He is so calm to the point that he is disregarding the natural human danger indicator of fear and is putting himself in even more danger. Going on, Wasdin then reveals a new point. He is stubborn, arrogant, and has a big ego. Wasdin explains that I really thought I was more than human. I was better trained. People around me got shot or injured, but not me. Even after getting shot that first time, I clung to my arrogance. An earlier theme had shown Wasdin to be somewhat of an underdog in his early military career. In a complete contrast, Wasdin's ego now trumps his role as a team member, and he believes he is invincible, stronger than any other SEAL. This disrespect towards his teammate is new for Wasdin and slightly diminishes his role as always being the good guy. As a critical component of Wasdin's memoir, this passage is a complete 180 from the Wasdin we had gotten to know. As an advanced Navy soldier, Wasdin perceives himself as an invincible, top-class soldier who is unmatched by those in his team. While undercutting the theme of Wasdin being the impressive but humble underdog, this passage also proves Wasdin's message that strength and success can go to your head, and that same strength and success can cloud your sense of reality, fear, and respect for others. Wasdin shifts the mood and tone of his memoir with an emotional and devastating passage. After getting shot in combat at the Battle of Mogadishu and experiencing complications from his injury, Wasdin's mental health deteriorates rapidly. After coming home from surgery, Wasdin describes how sitting at my home in my wheelchair, I committed one of the team's gravest sins, feeling sorry for myself. The walls were closing in on me. I wasn't accustomed to being trapped indoors, and my depression was bearing down on me. Wasdin is experiencing one of the greatest challenges in his life, depression. Wasdin employs negative word choice such as trapped and bearing down to symbolize the pain and darkness that he felt while being stuck indoors. Being stuck indoors in a wheelchair is such a painful situation for Wasdin because he has spent most of his life outside, running, training, and being physically superior to many others. Just in the previous passage, Wasdin thought he was superior to his teammates and felt invincible. His injury has taken that invincibility away from him, and a sad, somber mood characterizes this low point in his life. He has lost his mental toughness and therefore lost the main theme of his life, remaining mentally strong no matter what. This passage also represents the opening of a new chapter in Wasdin's life. Since he will no longer be a combat soldier, he has to adapt and learn to accept fear, remember he is mortal, and find new ways to ensure that he'll retain his mental toughness forever. The detailed descriptions and accounts of severe injury, internal arrogance, and mental deterioration due to injury are excellent first-hand resources for any reader. I recommend this memoir as I found it well written, entertaining, and highly affecting. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this book talk.